Hello everyone and welcome to my 10-minute standing abs workout. Today we are strictly doing all standing abs with a little exception. The last one is going to be kneeling, although you could technically do it standing, but I prefer it kneeling. So if you have any knee issues, make sure you have a cushion or use your mat nearby because the last move will be kneeling. But we're going to be doing 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, 10 moves, nice and simple. Feel free to run through this 2 or 3 times if you want a longer workout, or you can mix and match this. This is a great finisher for a workout. You can combine this with another workout, however you see fit. All right, so before we get started, we will need a pair of dumbbells. All right, I say preferably light, maybe 5 to 10 pounds. All right, so for our first move, we're gonna have one dumbbell. We're gonna do opposite elbow, opposite knee, crunching in the center. All right, now this other hand, you can do whatever you want with it. Hand on the hip is the best for me. So again, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and crunch. All right, we're only gonna stay on this side. And speed is not necessary here. You know, focus on form, control, really feeling the movement. If you slow it down, you actually might feel it more and get tired faster. Ten seconds. 2, 1, and rest. And we'll do the other side. And we get our 20 seconds of rest, so be sure to enjoy. You practice your balance because this move requires a little bit of balance. 2, 1, and go. And if you really want to focus on balance, you could mainly put most of your weight on that one leg and gently tap down with the other one. However, you can also shift your weight as you step. Kind of variations here. Halfway there. Five seconds. 2, 1, and rest. I'm going to switch that dumbbell over to my right hand. We're going to do one of my favorite standing ab moves, which is an oblique crunch. So we have our elbow behind our head, hand behind our head. We're going to crunch down, slide that dumbbell down your side, and use your obliques to come back to center. 2, 1, and go. So that mind-muscle connection is crucial here, because if you just kind of mindlessly go up and down, it cannot feel like much. But if you really focus on squeezing your abs and using your abs to pull yourself back up, that is when we're going to really feel the move. And feel free to try some heavier weight. This is a move that you could do a little bit heavier. You don't want to reach down too far either. You know, you don't want to overextend it. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. And we'll switch sides. This move has a lot of variations. You can also do it kneeling as well. That's another option. We have about 10 seconds. 2, 1, and go. Halfway there. Two, 1, and rest. All right, next up we have a standing crunch. So we're gonna have our arms above our head with one dumbbell. We're gonna crunch down in the center, bringing the knees to the elbows, alternating sides. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and I think that is going back to the mind muscle connection. I think that is the big trick with standing ab moves, is you really do have to focus on that mind muscle connection. When we're laying down, it's like we have gravity. There's a lot more things at play there. But standing, you know, we do that a lot. So I feel like we're not used to really challenging our core when we're standing. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, next up we have a chop crunch. So once you have your arms straight, feet shoulder width apart, we're gonna go down to one side, all the way up. So I'm going down to my left, up to my right. As long as we do both sides, it doesn't matter where you start. 1, and there's some variations to this. I would say this one's a little bit more strength focused. If you've watched any of my previous videos, I've done more of a cardio version of this. Again, try to lead with your abs versus using your arms to get that movement going. Five seconds. 2, 1, and rest. I'm gonna do the other side. I feel like I have to sneeze, so I apologize if I sneeze. Ooh. There it is. All right, let's do that other side. 2, 1, and go. Seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, next one we have a standing twist. So we're actually gonna hold the dumbbell out, rotate, back to center. Now, this can get tiring, so I'm actually gonna add a press in the center to give your arms a little bit of a break. Okay, I'll show you what I mean when we start. 2, 1, and go. So let's start with that press, twist, center, press. See how we get that little break? If you want some arm work, feel free to keep your arm out the whole time. But we want that pause in the center as well. You know, we don't want to be swinging back and forth because, again, that's that muscle-mind connection. We're losing it. We're gonna have that pause. Use your abs to kind of start and stop. Really squeeze everything. Two, 1, and rest. Very nice. We're gonna do some standing marches next. So I'm actually gonna grab both of my dumbbells and I'm gonna hold them up. You can hold one as well, but we're gonna march. Keep the core tight. We're almost done, guys. 2, 1, and go. Make sure our back is not arched. Make sure we tuck the hips so we're not like leaning back or leaning forward. That's important. Halfway there. Two, 1, and rest. And then our last one is the kneeling one. It's stirring the pot. So we're gonna hold both dumbbells We're gonna pretend like we're stirring the pot. Mine are a little bit slidey, so I think I'm gonna cross them. But you could probably do this standing, but I think it put pressure on your back. And kneeling is gonna really like cut off the leg part and make it more focused on the abs. Let's just stir in one direction. I'll tell you when to switch directions. Keep that core tight. And reverse stir. This is a heavy stirring spoon, huh? Mine's 10 pounds. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. We have made it. So great job. You did 10 minutes of standing abs. Thank you for joining me for that. I hope you had a great workout, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.